Right, the next order of business is my proposed tuition hike. Now, this, as they say stateside, is a no-brainer. Boyd, when I said no-brainer, I wasn't taking roll call.
President Cross, I have a real problem with your tuition hike.
Boyd, the increased revenue will allow us to build a state-of-the-art planetarium which will bring this college enormous prestige. We've been over this a million times. Prestige is good. Mucking up this meeting every week is bad. What will it take to get you to stop opining? Shall I give you a lolly?
No, I don't want your lolly. I don't want your tellies, your petrol, your lifts, bangers, flats, or Qs. And I definitely don't want your chips. They're called French fries. Everybody knows that. You're not fooling anyone.
Can we unearth a point underneath this barrage of verbal detritus?
Number one, a tuition hike will force every financial aid student out of this college. Number two, it's not Harrington's prestige you care about. It's yours. And number three, we already have an excellent simulation of a state-of-the-art planetarium. It's called the Sky. And although I sympathize with the stoners who won't get to see a comet streaking across a dome ceiling while grooving to Pink Floyd, I think it's a waste of money.
Now, all those in favor of my proposed tuition hike, please raise your hands. Up, 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 up. What is this? Dean Orleans? Dean Dick? I had your votes this morning.
President Cross, he makes a very compelling case.
Hard to argue with that Sky thing. I'm not prepared to commit to this. I'm sorry.
Well, very well. You will have 1 week to consider this matter more closely. At which time, we will then take a final vote, and I hope then you will all see it my way. This meeting is adjourned.
Listen, kids, Mommy and Daddy might fight, but that doesn't mean that we don't love each other very, very much.
I need to borrow $200.
Sure. Here's, 3 now. And, I'll get the rest to you, never.
Why do you need all that money?
For a fake ID. I'm practically the only one on campus who doesn't have one yet, and all these girls are going out dancing this weekend.
Whoa. A fake ID, Wileen? I don't think so. They're illegal. Besides, you did plenty of dancing in Virginia, and you never needed one.
Yeah, that's because you don't need fake ID to get into a field.
Please, Boyd. There's this new club opening on Lansdowne. I don't want to sit at home every Friday night waiting for Lottery Live to come on. I'll turn into you.
There goes your cut. You're not getting a fake ID, okay? That's all there is to it. End of conversation.
I hate you.
No, you don't. You grudgingly welcome my tough love.
I don't know.
If I were you, I would just concentrate on the Cheever short stories. If you know those, you'll do fine.
Oh, thanks.
Alan?
Huh? What?
Go like this.
Why? What is it?
Let's just call it Lent.
Well, didn't take you long, did it?
What?
Oh, come on, Joy. You were all over that guy. It was shameless. What was that nose thing? Is that some kind of signal? Oh, like, nobody knows?
He had an icky in his nose, you freak. What does it matter? You and I are not together anymore.
Yeah, I know. I was up at the apartment. You've been burning the love candles.
Jack, there was a power outage.
Yes, there was. In your heart.
You got a little achy in your nose. Oh, and this came from the IRS. Feels like an audit. So,
What's the good news?
I got a blues legend to do my radio show. Sammy Sutherland, you know who he is?
Yeah, I know who it is. It's Tasha's grandfather.
What, Sammy Sutherland is Tasha's grandfather? You're kidding. I can't wait to tell her he's going to be here.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, Leonard.
What are you talking about?
Well, they haven't talked in 20 years. You know that song, Drop Dead Willie?
Know it. Drop Dead Willie is a classic.
Yeah, well, Willie was Tasha's father, and Sammy didn't like Willie. Sammy wanted his daughter, Cammie, to marry this other guy, Billy, but Cammie didn't like Billy. She liked Willie, which angered Sammy, and that upset Cammie, who, as you know by now, is Tasha's mother.
Who are you, Danny Kaye?
Leonard, that song split up the whole entire family. She's a little bitter. Just don't do it, Leonard.
Well, I am doing it. She just won't know about it. But thank you, Boyd, for relieving me of that nagging good mood of mine.
They always hear. Hey, Grant, would a leafy vegetable ever be an option for you? I mean, I'm just worried you're not getting your 4 basic food groups.
Hey, Boyd, I'm doing everything I can to afford this school. Hence, I can only afford 2 food groups. Ding and Dong, okay?
So, you ever been to New Mexico?
No.
Well, you're gonna have to know a little bit about the place if you're gonna use this. It's like Mexico, but it's new.
Got it.
Oh, man. I bet that's Todd. Get out of here, Todd! Those Edna Swap tickets suck. They were behind the stage and I'm not paying. If you don't leave, my dog's gonna rip your face off. Here, boy.
Calm down, Cujo. Where's my sister? I know she's here. I followed her.
I think you got the wrong apartment, dude.
Oh, really? Then why are these curtains wearing her shoes? Hey, Wiley, shame on you. Like you could ever pass for New Mexican. Shame on you. Look at this. You're a law student. How dare you be ripping off people in your apartment? You should be doing what you study, ripping off people in court.
Dude, I'm not a law student.
Oh, really? Then what's all this? Just trying to get a better insight into Matlock?
My grandma's paying for law school, but I'm not going.
Is this her?
That is the lovely Pearl T. Gunderson of Tenafly, New Jersey.
You are fleecing your own grandmother?
No. I'm just protecting her feelings. It's her dream for me to be a lawyer, and I just don't have the heart to tell her that I blew my tuition on this rockin' big screen TV.
And if the tuition hike passes, then the planetarium will be the next jewel in the... Reed, am I not sufficiently alluring to command your full attention?
Oh. Oh, no, you're very alluring, President Cross. Just the idea of her with someone else is killing me.
Come on, Reed, snap out of it.
No, you don't understand. I mean, you've never looked into eyes that bright, or touched skin that soft, or kissed lips that sweet.
Sweet, you said.
Like honeydew.
I love melon. You know, I sympathize, Reed. It's quite a lovely sight to behold.
Hey, you were looking for me?
Yes, we were. Yeah, excuse me, Reed. This morning I received some interesting information. The local authorities have collared a suspect whose arrest could have a significant impact on this college.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What?
This suspect, who sold false identification to several students at this college, is named Frankie Gunderston. Now, do you know anything about this?
Nope. Doesn't ring a bell.
At any rate, we'll need you to arrange for an honor board proceeding to be held in my office Friday at 12:30. Any and all students who've done business with this criminal will be expelled.
Expelled? Isn't that a little extreme? I mean, expelled?
Well, if, for instance, your sister were one of the students in question, I could understand your reaction. If you could see your way clear to support my tuition hike, I think your sister's name might disappear from the list of offenders.
You are so low.
Yes. You're the one who wanted to play hardball. Wileen transgressed. She was a bad girl. Bad girl, what you gonna do, eh?
This freedom.
Hey, Boyd. I just wanted to let you know how great everybody thinks it is that you're fighting Cross's tuition hike. You're the best student liaison we could have ever elected. It's you, man. You.
Well, Grant, it's not that...
Oh, my God, you're gonna cave! You're a wimp! I know it! I always knew it. Why do we even elect you? How do you sleep at night?
Are you going to cave?
Tasha, it's a very complicated...
Oh, my God, you're going to cave! You are a wimp.
What?
Why did they elect you?
Thanks a lot, Tosh. Thanks for being there. Always appreciate the support. 2 thumbs up. Word to the mother.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah. Right on, blue-eyed soul, brother. Yeah, like, man, can you get me where I can find Leonard Prince?
No.
Hey, don't walk away from me like that, you punk. Come back here so I can smack you. Hey, help me a second there, baby. Go get that fella so I can smack him.
Hey, settle down. The only person in this building who can smack students is me.
Oh, yeah? Why are you?
Well, because I run this place.
Well, all right. Yeah, I heard that. I'll bet before long you'll be running this whole college.
Well, aren't you the charmer? So how can I help you?
Well, you can help me by telling me where I can find Leonard Prince.
Oh, yeah, he's about half a block down, number 714. He's at the radio station on the 3rd floor.
Well, thank you very much, lovely lady.
Well, you're very welcome.
And if you see him before I do, tell him that Sammy Sutherland is looking for him.
Boyd, I'm disappointed in you.
Is that a fact?
Mm-hmm. Word on campus is that you're caving in on the tuition hike.
Really?
People are saying the reason you dance like you do is because you have no spine.
Huh.
I can't say I disagree with them. What's your deal, Pritchett?
Well, how can I put this concisely, yet convey the magnitude of my feelings? Oh, I know. It's your fault!
Contact me by the short hair. Oh.
Now, what are you talking about?
God, that hurt. You know your friend Frankie from the New Mexico DMV? He got busted. He gave your name to the college. Now Cross is threatening to expel you unless I play ball.
Oh, man. Boyd, I really screwed up.
Yeah.
What am I going to do? I have to stay in school. Oh, God, think, Wileen, think. Okay, we have to find a way to silence Frankie.
Yeah, and I've got an idea.
Yeah?
Let's wait outside his apartment.
Good.
And when he leaves the apartment,
Yeah.
we'll get him in a headlock like this. And then we'll twist his arm like that. And then we'll give him a finger to the throat.
What good is that going to do?
You're right, that won't do any good.
I want to hear how Sammy Sutherland started playing the blues. What happened the first time he picked up a guitar?
Got arrested for shoplifting.
Okay, let's go to the phones. Caller number 1, you're on the Blues Hour with Sammy Sutherland.
Hey, Sammy, I heard you wrote that song, Drop Dead Willie, after a fight with your son-in-law. Is that how you think people should settle family disputes?
Who is this?
Okay, I have a feeling I know who the caller is, and I would remind her that this is the Blues Hour, not Rolanda. And in that spirit, I'd like to move on.
Let me tell you something. You know, I don't blame Mom for being pissed.
Tasha. You are Tasha.
Yeah?
I knew I liked you. You remind me of me.
Well, I don't like you. And I don't like what you did to Mom.
Your mother, she was headstrong. When she came to me and said, I want Willie, not Billy,
I said, Cammy, why can't you be more like your sister, Tammy?
See, that right there is the problem. You always favor Tammy over Cammy, Sammy.
No, she
yes,
said
you
Willie,
did.
not
You
Willie.
always did. No, it's on that.
Okay, you're listening to the Blues Hour on WMUT, and right now we're going to play 20 minutes.
Let me see.
30 minutes. Uninterrupted Sammy Sutherland. Here's live at the checkerboard.
I want to have some...
Hi.
Hello. Enjoying your melon.
It's really sweet.
So I've heard. You know, I've always been partial to honeydew.
Really? Yeah, but it's only good when it's ripe.
But how do you know it's ripe unless you've squeezed it?
Well, not every vendor will let you squeeze it. But I know one who will.
Oh, really? And who might that be, eh?
The produce manager at Judy's Fruit, corner of Dartmouth and Newberry.
Oh, yes, I'll have to remember that.
But look at here. Your mother, she cared more about her boyfriend than she ever cared about spending any time at home with her family, Tasha.
You were on the road 10 months a year, you jerk.
Who you calling a jerk, little girl?
I'm calling you a jerk, old man.
Oh, man.
Old
Hey,
man.
check out
Oh, I don't care about that.
No more. Stop it, please.
That don't
Will
mean
you
nothing,
please
okay?
stop it? No more about Tammy and Cammy and Willie and Billy. It's silly.
I trust your powers of persuasion will be used in service of the tuition hike at the next meeting.
President Cross, I want you to know what you're doing is blackmail.
Wileen broke the law. I'm offering you a way out. You don't want to send her shamefaced back to her kinfolk on Walton Mountain. What would Granny Pritchard think? It would break her heart to find that her grandchild had forfeited an education by breaking the law.
Well, I guess there's only one thing left to do, and that's convene the honor board.
What?
That's right. Let's bring Wileen in front of the honor board.
Are you quite sure? I urge you not to provoke me.
What, are you scared to convene the honor board? You big honor board fraidy scared of cat. I'm too scared to convene the honor board. I'm a wimpy.
Oh, that's... Wileen and the honor board in my office tomorrow.
Stop rehashing all the ugliness of the past. Your family, for God's sakes.
Some family. The last time I saw him, I was 5 years old.
Yeah, and do you remember where we were?
Chicago?
That's right. It was your 5th birthday. Your mother let me tuck you in. Do you remember the song that we sang that night?
No.
Oh, little sleepy one, it's time to meet me in dreamland. Close your eyes, this day is done.
Meet me in dreamland.
After we say nighty-night, I'll be with you when you sleep tight.
Meet me in dreamland tonight.
Here comes that Sandman, so close your eyes and meet me in dreamland. That's by the granddaughter.
Now, Mr. Gunderson, what do you do for a living?
I'm a legitimate businessman.
Yes, could you be a little more specific?
I
bear in mind, we're not in the middle of a Mario Puzo novel here.
I produce documents necessary for individuals of a youngish age to access establishments heretofore unavailable to them.
You make fake IDs. Did you sell a fake ID to Wileen Pritchard?
Sorry I'm late. Did I miss anything? Come on in, Pearl.
Who is this?
This is Miss Pearl T. Gunderson of Tenafly, New Jersey. She is the witness's grandmother, and she is here only to lend moral support. Park it here, Pearl.
I had to get a call from your friend Boyd here, Boyd, to see this mock trial.
You shouldn't have come, Grandma.
finish with your little sketch here. We can talk about it after you finish. I'll buy you a sandwich. You know what that delicious meat you love? It's a loaf, you know, with the pimento.
Could we please continue? Mr. Gunnison, you know the question, your answer, please. Mr. Gunnison, please answer the question.
I see hundreds of faces every day at school. And my mind gets, full of confusion and clutter from school. And I now realize I must have made a mistake.
But, Mr. Gunnison, you signed a sworn affidavit.
I was coerced.
Frankie, that is so good. It was so real.
President Cross, there is no evidence. There is no testimony. There's no case here. I have a class to teach. I'm leaving.
But we have a sworn affidavit.
Oh, save it, Harry. You're clearly running the kangaroo court, and you, sir, are Captain Kangaroo.
He is very good.
Thanks for sticking up for us.
Yeah.
Here, have a ding-dong.
Nah, I really try to stay away from that stuff.
Okay.
Primetime comedy soars all morning long. Back-to-back episodes of Wings are coming up next. Part of USAM. Primetime comedy in the morning on USA Network.